Hey you guys, I'm Adele and I hope that you all are having a really good day, or maybe you're having a day like I am where I've been just like processing things and journaling and writing all the thoughts down. Well, I thought I would just come on here and sort of introduce myself and kind of have a little story time. Through this processing, I have just been aware of so many things that have gone on inside of me that I need to talk about and I need to be open with and I need to share, because I know I'm not alone and I know that you all have your own story and I really want to hear your stories, but right now I really need to share mine. And like I said, I've been processing all day, just trying to bring awareness to why I am the way that I am right now and what I can do to focus on myself right now that's in a healthy way. Yeah, so I think I'll just start by saying I have completely been in Mope-land, you guys. That's the only way I know how to explain it. Some of you guys are probably in Mope-land too. I want out. I want to get out of Mope-land. I've been there for 4 years now. I'm ready to be done with that. Some of you guys probably know that my hubby and I have been trying to have a baby for 4 years. My daughter Amelia is 5, and so when she turned 1, we decided that we wanted to start trying again, and we pulled the goalie and started trying. Here we are 4 years later and there's no baby. I've been through blood tests, I've been through taking hormones, I've been through painful procedures, I've been through up in your face kind of ultrasounds, if you know what I mean, and I'm not talking about your face. I've taken ovulation drugs, Clomid, that these drugs can literally give you cancer, which is a really scary thought if you don't do it the right way. You guys, I was desperate. I am desperate. That yearn for a baby is so strong within me. After all of these tests and procedures and everything, the doctors finally found out that my body just isn't ovulating. They don't know why it's not ovulating. They don't know for how long it hasn't been ovulating. They think I probably haven't even been ovulating since I had Amelia, which was 5 years ago. That's a scary, scary thought, to think that my body has not been working properly like God made it to be for 5 years. So when we found out I wasn't ovulating, you can insert here more crazy pills, aka hormones, and Clomid and progesterone and crazy hormones that your body should be making naturally. Well, close to 6 years ago when I got pregnant with Amelia, which it took me 4 months to get pregnant with her, which was so fast and great. I went through severe trauma when I was pregnant with Amelia. My pregnancy was horrible. I threw up every single day, multiple times a day. I could not even drink water. I would put my finger in like a cup of water and then put it in my mouth and I would throw it up. That's how sick my body was. At one part of my pregnancy, my placenta actually tore a little bit from my uterus and made me spot, and thankfully it didn't tear all the way because Amelia was still safe and secure in there, not harmed. I took nausea medicine every single day because I was so sick, and I also had extremely bad migraines daily, and I also took medicine for that. The pills that they gave me for migraines are a very strong pill. I had rib pain, and later to find out that was actually my liver failing. So here I was my whole life, the past 16 years before I got pregnant, I had dedicated to sports and working out and being healthy, and then all of a sudden I was pregnant, I was sick, couldn't eat. The times that I could eat, I was eating very unhealthy foods like cheeseburgers and anything with a lot of grease in it, because that's the only thing my body could process and not throw up. So through this pregnancy, I had developed extremely bad eating habits, and so that just kind of carried through after Amelia was born, because once you make a habit, it's really hard to go back to a healthy habit. So long story short, I ended up finding out that I had HELLP syndrome. I had no symptoms, no high blood pressure, no swelling, nothing. I looked great on the outside. I just had HELLP syndrome, and we didn't find out until I was 38 months pregnant, and that is the day that my body was hurting so bad, my liver was hurting so bad that I could not even breathe. So we went to the doctor, and thankfully the doctor figured out that it was HELLP syndrome, because 25 years earlier, one of his patients had this HELLP syndrome and their baby actually died. That's the only way he knew what I had and what was going on with my body. I mean, that's a complete God thing, that he was able to realize and had the knowledge and the experience to know what my body was going through and to save my child. So at 8 months pregnant, not expecting to go early at all, but honestly very glad to go early because I knew Amelia was already fully developed. My doctor comes in and he says, we need to get this baby out right away. So I was rushed into an emergency C-section. I was completely put under. I could not even be induced because of this condition. It messes with your blood clotting. Like it makes your body not clot. And so I had an emergency C-section, and then I had my baby. You guys, I have always wanted to be a mom. That was my whole life's dream, was to be a mom and have a family. So when Amelia came, I was so happy. My body finally started, you know, getting back in the normal groove. I was able to eat again, and I felt, it was night and day how I felt. I felt completely better. And I was so happy to be a mom. I got to spend time with Amelia. But that whole year, I had just focused, the whole year after I had Amelia, I had just focused on the happiness that I was, because I was so happy to be a mom that I didn't process what had gone on with my body that whole time. So after I had Amelia, I was feeling great, and so I decided that I want to go on this elimination diet, a whole foods plant-based diet, and my husband and I did that very strictly for probably 9 months. But since I had not processed any of the hurt, any of the pain, any of the why, letting myself have those questions, my body and my mind just weren't in the same place, and it didn't click because I had never processed and gotten awareness of what was going on through my pregnancy and through the delivery. I started going back to those bad eating habits that I had made during pregnancy. I wasn't working out. It has taken me almost 5 years to truly be able to process what I went through. I still don't understand everything. I never will understand everything, but I've come to the place that I am secure in myself, and I know that I serve a God that does know everything, and He uses everything for good. I am a completely positive person. I hardly ever say negatives, and I hate looking at the negative side of life. I just don't like it. It's uncomfortable for me. I just would rather feel like I'm perfect, or feel like that never happened to me. Looking at hard situations is just a struggle of mine. I'm not good at it. I have to make myself do it. It's uncomfortable. It puts me outside of my comfort zone. Like, this whole awareness that has come to me today took 5 years after I had my child. So when I was going through all of this, like, people knew I was sick and throwing up, but they didn't know how badly I was struggling. And if you guys can even imagine this, I was a senior in college, and I am one of the most stubborn people you'll ever meet. And I really wanted to finish college before I had my daughter. So I took 24 college credit hours that senior year that I was sick as a dog. And I did half of my student teaching. So I had Amelia, and 3 months later I graduated with my bachelor's, double majored in college. I'm telling you guys this story not because I want sympathy or to say, oh man, I'm so sorry, you know, or anything like that. I'm just telling you because this is personal awareness that it's taken me 5 years to really be able to even talk about. My body went through a complete shock. I completely went into survival mode. So you take that I was in survival mode, I hadn't processed what was going on. Then you introduce a yearning for a baby where I was feeling so disappointed that we weren't getting pregnant. And welcome to Mope-land. But you guys, I am done with Mope-land. It is not a fun place to be. It's not what God wants me to be doing. I have a choice here. I can choose to be a Mope-land and choose to play the blame game, or I can choose to be honest with my situation, honest with myself, and choose to take action to change. I am choosing to change. Change is not an easy thing for me. I don't like it. I would rather just pretend like everything's great and bubbly and happy, but I can't do that anymore. I'm just to a point where honestly I want a baby so bad. I have to change because something has to change in me. Obviously my body is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. My body's not ovulating. It's not really having a regular period. This is not how God created me. I'm not playing the fake it till you make it attitude game. I'm playing the choose to be who God created me to be game. So earlier today I was in my office and just, really processing all of this, and I decided to look up quotes about change, and I just really want to read some of them to you because they really hit me, and they might hit you if you're kind of in the same situation of processing something and becoming aware of something about yourself. And I want to start with this one. I'm sure you all know it really well, but God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And that was from Reinhold Niebuhr. Sorry, I totally butchered that. And I want to put the emphasis on courage to change the things I can. I don't know why my body's not ovulating. I don't know why I don't have another baby yet. This was not my plan. But I know that I serve a God who does know. He knows. And He loves me and He wants what's best for me. And He is with me and He's walking me through this boldness that I'm getting right now to say that I am taking that step of courage to change the things that I can. And so one of the ways I'm doing that is through Young Living. I have been asked like 6 to 8 times to join Young Living by different people. One of my friends, Shelby Kendall, just asked me again, and I decided to say yes. My husband asked me, what was it about Shelby that made you want to join it when you had been asked so many different times? And that is what made the lightning bulb go off in my brain, and where I had to really sit down and think about that question and think about where I'm at right now and why I did say yes. And this is the whole reason why. I want to step out and take that change and be healthy. And Young Living I see as a really, really good resource of materials and products that are non-toxic and are very healthy and can help me with my health and with my family's health. Also, I'm just going to be honest, I do see it as a business. I think that it's something I can put my time and energy in, and I love they're saying see a need, fill a need. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to bring awareness to you. I want that for you. It's huge, and once you get there, I know that you'll be glad you stepped out in your boldness and your courage. The other reason I decided to go for it and join Young Living is because I realized I have literally been on a team of sports for 16 years. That was my whole life through middle school, high school. I did club volleyball, I did college volleyball and basketball, and I was trained to be on a team. I love being on a team. That's another reason I quit working out. I don't have that support, that encouragement, that accountability from a team. And I have found a new team in Young Living, and I'm so excited about that. These ladies are awesome. Like, iron sharpens iron, and so I want to put myself in a situation where I can have that accountability and have that encouragement to just keep going, to know that I'm not being silly, that my health is important. And then I'll just be honest, another reason is I do see this as a financial opportunity for my family, and I would really love to be able to support my family a little bit, and so I can just pursue my dreams. I really want to be an interior designer, but like any business, you have to have money to put into a dream and put into a business to start with. I honestly just want to learn how to put myself out there to help you. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you. Maybe you need help to find that awareness about yourself. I want to do that for you. Maybe you need help to take that first step and be bold and courageous for your health and your family. And I want to help you do that. Maybe it's that you just need a team. You feel like you're missing something. You feel like you aren't being encouraged. You aren't being sharpened. You aren't having that accountability. Maybe you need that. That's something that I feel like Young Living offers. The oils are just a great resource for all of that, and I love that, and I can't wait to get into the oils more. They're on their way, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys the starter kit, the premium starter kit, and the Desert Mist diffuser, because it's so pretty. Get ready to see that a lot on my Instagram feed if you follow me over there. But seriously, you guys, I want to plant a seed right now in your mind that you're worth it. Invest in yourself. I'm investing in myself. I am choosing to spend my money, to put my money where my mouth is, and buy products that I feel like are really going to benefit my personal health and my family's health. That $160 that I spent on a premium starter kit, well, actually $135, because my upline gave me $25 back, which I'll do for you if you want a kit. But that $135 bought me way more than just oils and everything that comes with the premium starter kit. It brought me personal self-growth. It brought me awareness. It brought me a family to be a part of, a team to be a part of, and I really believe it can do that for you too if you let it. So I want to leave you guys with this. It's kind of my motto right now. I don't need motivation. I need to force myself to do the things that I need to do. So I hope this video just sort of let you get to know me better, let you get to know my story better, my why on why I joined Young Living and what it has already offered me. I hope you guys are having a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys letting me be vulnerable with you and share my heart. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.